shooting, scoring! And what a snipe!
Oh, he smoked them like a Christmas ham, as we say.
Back cross ice, what a save by Laurel! History has repeated itself! Greater Sudbury has won back-to-back NOJHL championships!
It is game day in the NOJHL. Welcome back into our league studio, everybody. I'm Alex Bastyovanszky. It is great to see you again. Let's get you caught up on all the latest from the league. There's tons to cover, not much time to do it, so let's go.
And on the race, the captain, Wyatt Gibson, with a shot and he scores!
Last season, the Blind River Beavers were one of the most entertaining teams in the NOJHL. They finished third in the standings and dropped a heartbreaking 7-game series to the Sioux Thunderbirds in the playoffs. This year, it's been a bit of a rocky start with the departure of 50-goal scorer Owen King, who's now with Sudbury. The Beavers have struggled to score, with the lowest goal total in the league at 37, and they currently sit 9th in the standings.
You know, I think the season for us so far has been a little bit different than kind of what we're used to here in Blind River. A little bit slower start, but you know, hey, that comes with turnover with the players and that sort of thing. And you know, we're taking it day by day here, trying to get better. So obviously, like I said, not the start we wanted, but we're getting there. Had a big win on the weekend, last weekend against Iroquois Falls, and hopefully we can, you know, do the same moving forward.
With McLean, and he scores! Ethan McLean, top shelf cheese.
But there's still plenty for head coach Kyle Brick to smile about, starting with the play of his leading scorer, Jonah McIndoe.
McIndoe ties it up! It's Jonah McIndoe!
Yeah, Jonah's been our guy kind of this year, right? He scored some big goals for us. You know, a big one to win in overtime against the T-Birds, and then to tie the game late against the champs and the Cubs. So Jonah's been a guy that I was, you know, really high on recruiting back for this season, and just to kind of, you know, be our leader, our first line center, and that's what he's been doing for us. So Jonah's kind of our engine. We go when he goes right now.
The Beavers picked up forward Camden Cowan in the offseason from the Sioux Thunderbirds, and he's second on the team in scoring.
McIndoe to Camden Cowan, shot and scored!
Cam's been, you know, to me, arguably one of the best 200-foot players in the league. He scores for me. He plays defense. He kills penalties. He's on our power play. He really does it all. And you know, you can kind of see the joy in his eyes here when he comes to the rink. And he's just one of those guys that, you know, approaches every day with the right attitude. And you know, he's a pro both on and off the ice. So we're really happy to get Cam.
Brick raves about the play of rookie forward Gibson Baker.
And on the bounce, Baker backhander score!
Gibson Baker's been a nice surprise for us. He's another guy that we acquired in a trade from the Manitoba League, and you know, he's a highly offensive guy with some good feet, and you know, every time he crosses the blue line, he creates, and that's something you can't teach. So we're happy with Gibby and what he's done here so far.
6'5", 235-pound veteran Levi Lux is back once again to help lead the team.
He's the glue to our dressing room. He's a big guy, and you know, he keeps everyone in line in the room, and you know, he's been that kind of physical force both on and off the ice for us.
And don't be fooled by goalkeeper Mason Janicki's 3-6-1 record. He sports a solid 3.38 goals against average and .901 save percentage. All in all, Coach Brick feels the Beavers are starting to turn a corner.
Yeah, going forward, you know, for us to have success and, you know, get into the playoffs, I think the biggest thing is just finding some consistency. You know, the guys are, you know, starting to buy into what I'm selling here and what I'm teaching. I think it's, you know, trying to break some midget habits, and they're learning that, you know, every night in the NOJHL, you have to bring it. And, you know, that took some time, and I think we're on the right track right now. Practices have been better. You know, our off-ice workouts have been better, and, you know, I'd like to think we had a breakthrough game there last weekend. So hopefully moving forward here, we can get back on track and start winning hockey games like we're used to in Blind River.
McAdoo with a shot and he scores! The game winner in OT!
Yeah, and a huge thank you to CJ Danik and Storm Jensen in Blind River for sending us all that great footage of the Beavers. Really appreciate it, ladies. Tonight's game preview brought to you by Rogers. Rogers, great deals await. Shop today. And the Beavers and Sioux Eagles have the spotlight to themselves tonight in Blind River. Just one meeting between the two squads this year. Sioux took them down 6-1 at the Showcase back on October 7th. The Beavers are 1-4 over the last 5. The Eagles are 2-3. Now, Kyle Brick mentioned the Beavers' big win over Iroquois Falls last weekend. Blind River took them down 8-2. That is by far their largest goal output of the season. Up until then, they'd only reached 5 goals once. They're hoping they can continue that offensive output. 7 p.m. puck drop tonight. Your scoring leaders, Matthew Comeau continues to lead the way, followed by teammates Chase Thompson and Henri Ouellette, and then it's 2 Espanola Paper Kings, Cameron Menard with 30 points, rookie Joseph Coates with 28. And the latest CJHL rankings for you, College Longueuil continues to lead the way from Quebec, followed by the Rockland Nationals, the Niverville Nighthawks, Weyburn Red Wings, and the Trenton Golden Hawks from the OJHL. Hearst now in 10th, Powassan 16th, honorable mention going to the Sioux Thunderbirds. And thanks to Ted Gooch for these stats here. The Timmins Rock on some unbelievable streaks. They defeated Iroquois Falls Saturday 2-1. They are now 35-0-1 against the Storm over the last 5 years. This is even crazier. They defeated Kirkland Lake 10-2 on Sunday. 53 straight regular season wins now, dating back to January 15th of 2019 for the Rock. Yeah, and just always remember that all throughout the NOJHL season, to stay up to date on everything that's going on with the league, be sure to check out its official social media outlets. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.